Okay, now you got the point. This is our page reference string, fine, and where we are going to divide each and every frame into 3 sections, right? Let us divide the memory into 3 sections called as 3 frames, right? This is the first frame and the memory is divided into 3 sections. And again below that, you need to keep on dividing it, right? And third, similarly. First, let us say now the first page is 1 and initially the memory is empty. Therefore, what do? We first allocate the first page into a first frame. Done. And next, which is the next page which is coming? 2. It has to be allocated at second position because already the first page is there. Therefore, 1 is allocated here. Next page arriving was 2. Therefore, it is allocated 2 over here. Right. After this, which is the third page, which is coming into a waiting queue and that has to be allocated into a frame is 3. Now, which is the third frame where it has to be allocated? At the third allocation, right? And previously 1 and 2 has got allocated, fine. Now, which is the next page, which is 4. Again, divide the memory into 3 frames because in our problem the size is 3, right? It is divided into 3 frames. Now 4 is entering, right? 4 is entering, and according to our OPR, how does it work? We are going to replace the page. These are called as pages, right? Replace the page which is not used for the longest period of time in future. Means in the forward direction we are going to check it. 4 is entering, right? Now among the previous 1, 2, 3, check 1 is allocated. We have to check like this with a forward direction. See where the 1 is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4 time after the 3 pages the 4 is coming. Okay, and check this 2. 2 is coming immediately, right? It means it is cannot be replaced because this page is used very immediately after 2 memory location. In case of 1, it is used compared to after this page 2, this has been using it, right? And check this 3 now. Yes, 3 is being used later as compared to the page 1 and page 2. Page 3 is the one which is not used for the longest period of time in the future, in forward checking, right? 3 is been least used. That's why what do we do in our OPR? And this 3 has to be replaced and allocate which page now? This 4 has to be allocated in place of 3. Why? Because this is the page which is not there. It is not used for the longest period, right? You can replace even 2 and 1, but it is coming very within a short period of time. If we shift this 2 means after 5 and 6 this place is coming, right? Therefore we cannot replace this. And if you are replacing 1, yes, this is also there. But as compared to these 2 things, this is the third page which is not used for this longest period of time, and future also we are not finding out the 3. Okay, whereas in case of 2, here it is coming, here it is coming, right? Whereas 3 is the one which is not used. Therefore, what do? We simply replace this 3 and place this new page arriving is 4. And later on 1 and 2 is kept as it is. Got this meaning? Which is the next page now? Next page is 5, right? And which page we need to replace now? 4. We have 1, 2 and 4. Memory has to be compared and these values should not occur in future at all. Which is that page which is not used? 1 is there. See, 1 is used. If we replace it, this page is there. Yes, it is there and it is used for this particular time. 2 is also used, we cannot replace. 4 is the one page which is not used in future at all. This page is not at all coming in future. Therefore, what do? We replace this 4 and allow this 5 page over here. And that page that has to be located, and remaining the same thing you need to copy paste. Fine? Got the meaning of it now? Fine. After this, next page is 6. Again divide this memory into 3 frames and this is 6. And 1, 2, 5. Again check it in the future. Among 1, 2 and 5, which is the page. 2 is coming over here, 1 is coming, and 5. 5 is the page which is not at all used in future, right? Therefore, again what we do it? Again replace this 5 and place this 6, right? This 6 is kept as it is again, 1 and 2 is kept same. Fine. Now next, which is the page 2? And check, there is a 2 page which is available in page reference tree as well as in our memory. If same pages is there, then what do we say? It is hit ratio, right? The pages is there in the reference string as well as in our memory. If the same pages are there, then we say that as hit ratio. If it is hit ratio, what do we do? Simply we write down the same frames 1, 2 and 6 because of same copy of the pages available. So therefore at the bottom of it we are supposed to write down HR indicating hit ratio. Okay. Which is the next? Again same, 1 is the page. Check out in the previous block. 1 is available? Yes. If it is available, then it is called as hit ratio. You cannot do any changes over here. Again copy paste the same thing. 1, 2 and 6. Now again this is also hit ratio. Again, which is the next page which is coming over here? Again 2. Again 2 is present in our memory, right? If this is present, then again it is also an hit ratio. If it is hit ratio, again same copy of it has to be copied over here. 1, 2 and 6. This is hit ratio. Now next, which is the page which is coming? 3, right? Now divide again the memory into 3 frames. Now see it. This page is entering and among the previous allocated memory, among 1, 2 and 6. Among 1, 2 and 6, which is the page coming up? 1, 2 and 6. This 6 is the page which is there longest period of time. But this cannot be replaced because it is coming up here. Okay. What about the 2? What about 2? This is there. In future, do we find that pages over here? No. And the 1? No. Even this 1 can be replaced and even 2 can be replaced. But the thing is that as 1 has been remaining for the longest period of time, in backward also it has been there into the memory for the long duration. And this page is also not used in the future. Therefore, what do we do? We remove this 1 and place 3. Right? And if we are placing 3 over here, this same 2 and 6 is copied. Fine. So after this is a page fault occurring. Fine. Which is the next page over here? 7. Again divide the memory. Divide the memory into 3 sections. 7 is entering and check with these things. 3, 2, 6. Check out. 6 is immediately occurring. Therefore we cannot replace 6. 3 just now we have allocated. Now the left out page that we are going to replace is 2. Therefore, in place of 2 which has to be allocated, the new arrival is 7. 3 and 6 is kept as it is. Right? Then lastly, which is the page coming up? 6. And check out in the previous memory, yes, 6 is available. This 6 page is coming up. What do we say at that time? It is a hit ratio. If the same page is arriving, it is hit ratio. Therefore, what we do? We simply copy paste the same pages into our memory. This is how an optimal page replacement is done using a forward checking. Compare the previous block and check out in the future that page has not been repeated. This is how the OPR works. Now we are going to find out, as in the question it should give us, find how many number of the page fault would occur using OPR. Now check me, how many number of the page faults are there? Calculate 1, 2,
7
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Right? We are going to exclude the hit ratio. 5, 6, this is 7, this is 8. So total number of the page faults are 8. And what are the hit ratios? Hit ratio is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is how the OPR algorithm works.